Shame your enemies and make them die in pain. Do this back to sender spell, and your enemies will ever regret ever hurting you. By God's grace, in today's video, I want to teach you a little spiritual work you will do in order to solve the problem of intruders, problem of evil attackers, witchcraft, and all sorts of manipulations done by evil men and women against you. One thing you should know is that God did not brought us into this world to suffer. This world would have been a better place if not because of wicked men and women that have vowed to make sure that they see our end. But you need to stop them before they stop you. That even when evil spirits are attacking you, most of the time they're engineered by some evil men and women, because it is actually we human beings that God has given that authority backed up by divine law to operate on this earth, and no evil entity can possibly do any much harm on this earth unless they are backed and supported by evil men. And that is why we have to have zero tolerance for any evil men. So if only you can follow me to the end of today's video, I will show you a little spiritual work you will do. It is very simple but mighty to destroy your enemies once and for all. So please, before then, give this video a thumbs up. Your thumbs up helps to push this video to other people that need it, because when you are doing that, you are also helping to liberate other people. And believe me, Almighty God, the universe, and your guardian angel will not allow you to be a victim. So welcome once again to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I'll discuss three important variables which are actually health, safety, and spirituality. Believe me, if you can understand and apply these three correctly in your life, the sky will not be your limit. It becomes your starting point. If this is the very first time you're landing in this channel, you're highly welcome. Please do well to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that YouTube will always notify you once I upload a new video. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. For my new timers, if you're looking for any video, just go through the search button in YouTube and type Jenny Action TV, slide the keyword of the video you're looking for. You will see it, you will watch and get some values. So without actually wasting your time, let's delve into the video of today. Do this powerful back to sender spell and your enemies will cry and disappear from your life. This is the simple but mighty way of bringing down your enemies and be free from their spell and live a victorious life. The first thing you will be needing is a dark bottle like this. Find any bottle, any can that is black, any can that you cannot see through it. But if you cannot find, you can actually use a transparent bottle. It doesn't make, but this one will be preferable. Then the next thing you will need is actually pepper. But it is preferable you get chili pepper, that one that peppers very well, or grinded Cameroon pepper that peppers very well. Then the next thing you will need is salt, kitchen salt, the one that you are not using in your kitchen. Always have a separate salt for your spiritual work that is kitchen salt that you don't use in your kitchen. So you get salt, ordinary salt, not sea salt, because that is actually the one everyone eats. The next thing you're actually going to need is a plain pepper, and then you need a big. So when you have gotten that, let me tell you one thing you don't know. Bible actually said that you cannot go to a strong man's house and get anything without first of all binding the strong man. The strong men and the strong women are those witches, evil manipulators, sham makers, invocators, spell casters that has been working against you, that has been causing you to be hated in your office to the verge of losing your job, that has been tormenting you in your marriage, tormenting you in your business, scattering everything about you, that has also made sham and spell to make sure that you don't get married. One of the ways to be able to conquer these people is that you chain them permanently. When you put them under chain and keep them aside, you will now be able to walk into your destiny without any hindrance. So we are going to do a spiritual work that will chain these people permanently and we become free. So what are you going to do? When you get this can like this, you fill it with water, just as this one is already filled with water. When you have done that, then you get salt. you pour some quantity of salt that reach like 3 spoons of salt. Like I told you, don't use hand to fetch it. Either you use spoon or you pour it directly like this. When you have done that, then get this Cameroon pepper and put 3 spoons, or if it is this type of pepper, get 3 pieces, pound it very well and add it there. Then the next thing you are actually going to do is to get a book and write. If you are having a specific problem that you cannot explain, let's say you are having moving object in your body, you now write all the enemy responsible for this moving object in my body. Then, assuming that you have been trying to get married, you find it very hard to get married. Like I encountered a sister that somebody went and did a kind of spell against her and showing her that she will not get married, drop it inside a very deep pit. That this girl spiritually is inside a pit. So for her to get married, she need to come out of pit. You can write all the enemy responsible for my delayed marriage. And then if you know specific, maybe somebody killed your loved one, the person responsible for the death of my daughter, husband, or whatsoever. But if you are not sure of your enemies, better you don't even write them, because you are doing spiritual work. The spirit, the angel that is going to carry out this assignment, they know better than you. So you write that specific problem that you are suffering. If you are not sure of specific problem, there is nobody in this area that don't have problem. You are not sure, but the level you are operating, you are sure that this is not the level that God wants you to operate. You can write all the enemies responsible for my downfall, or all the enemies working against my destiny, or working against my job, or working against my getting my visa, working against me to fail in this court case, to fail my exam. You know exactly the challenge you have. When you have written it, you now fold it and soak it inside this container of water. Then after you have done that, you now still keep this can open like this and get Psalm 35. You know that Psalm 35 is a powerful. Every psalm have its own powerful and vibration. It's a powerful back to sender psalm, a psalm that you are inviting God to come and fight for you, because vengeance actually belongs to God, not you. So you bring God factor, showing God that He is the one you are dependent on to fight. You now plead my cause, O Lord, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. Take hold. You now pray and say, God, that if it is by my sin that I am into this problem, oh God, forgive me. I thank you because I'm still alive. That today I come to you. You now ask God for forgiveness, that if it is my sin or error of omission and commission that I've done that I am into this problem, God forgive me. You thinking that you are still alive to fight this battle. And then after you have thanked Him, because gratitude is the best attitude. When you appreciate God for one thing He has done, He will do much more for you. You now begin to read and say, plead my cause, O Lord, with them that strive with me. Fight against them. Father, plead my cause with whosoever that is responsible for my delayed marriage, with whosoever that is responsible for this hatred and suffering from my guy in the office, whosoever is responsible for my lack of finances, whosoever that is responsible for my backwardness in life. I know that this is not your plan for me. Whosoever that is responsible for the death of my child, or death of my husband, you know what you are going through. You now say, take hold of shield and buckler and stand up for my head. Oh God, I am dependent. I believe in you. You are the one that helped me. You continue reading it like that until you finish it. When you finish, you do this work when you are about to go and sleep. But if you can wake up 12 midnight, best. If you can do it 3 to 5 a.m., best. But do it within that night period. Then when you have read it carefully, then you read it inside it that God will fight for you. Close it. And begin to declare that as you have closed it, that you have shamed these enemies that is responsible for your problem, and that you have made them to be incapacitated. Now, from now onwards, that they have lost their grip on you, they have lost their power, and you begin to shake it. And shaking it and make this paper useless, and this paper tear into pieces inside this water. That is how they are useless. All their shams are broken, all their invocations are broken, and that as paper is inside this place, that is how they will be feeling hot, feeling fire. They will not have peace until they are suffocated. So long as I lock them here, that is how they will suffocate. That the only way they will be free from this is if they have never eaten salt, if they have never have anything to do with water. But so long as they are drinking water, they are survived by water, they bath with water, water contained in their system, and so long as they have ever eaten salt in their life, they are never free again. That I shame them them permanently. I render them incapacitated. I render them useless forever and ever. And from now, I command them, whatever they have done against me, I am sending it back to them because it is useless. It will no longer work against me in the name of Jesus. Then after you have shake it, pray fervently, mentioning specifically that issue that is the problem. Then you now go and keep this like under your bed or anywhere that is hidden, and leave it for 7 good days. You don't need to go and touch it again. You don't need to do any other thing again. After 7 days, carry it with this can and fling it. Don't open it to pour the content. Fling it and declare that as I have fling it. Make sure you fling it very far from your house. That is how I fling away every problem they have sponsored in my life and fling their life. That is why I made them incapacitated. They are forever caged. They are forever shamed. And they are useless. And they no longer have power to do any evil against me. From today, I am free. I am free indeed. Then after you have done that, continue thanking God for setting you free. By God's grace, irrespective of the powers and the sham invocation or whatsoever they used to shame you, they used to do anything evil against you, you will just be free. So with this, I've actually come to the end of today's video, believing that someone has actually found value. If you're one of them, why not give this video a thumbs up? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Hit the bell notification so as to get my next upload. Comment on this video, share this video and share it to everyone. You might actually be helping a lot of people. As you do so, may God bless you, honor you, and cause you to ride upon the high places of this earth. Still your lady Jenny saying bye bye.